Mental health. Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. And if this is the first video that you're watching, welcome to my channel. Everything is based off of your mental health. You know, projects, YouTube, reading, school, your job, especially due dates. You know, you get all hectic in your head and you start thinking about so many things that you have to do, but when really, if you make a list and you see it on paper, it seems even more stressful. But once you start getting on to do it, you think to yourself, wow, why didn't I do this in the first place? Why didn't I start this earlier? Well, that is definitely based on your mental health. Because for some reason, our brains make everything seem so much more difficult than what it really is. And that's why it's so important to take care of yourself. Take days to do self-care and look out for your mind and body, because if those are messed up, everything else will fall out of place. For 2 weeks, I did not do homework. I didn't clean my room. I did only pieces of dishes that I needed for that day. I didn't do laundry. I wasn't taking care of myself. I wasn't taking my vitamins. The only thing that I did was make my bed, brush my teeth, and attend school, and I didn't learn anything of no fault of my own. I showed up. Blank space. Barely thinking. And doing the bare minimum. Which I could say I used to do that in high school. And I forced myself to keep that in the past, and I'm always half an hour early to class. I am always trying to keep my outfits coordinated and smell good because it makes me feel better. To a certain point, to a certain level. I was neglecting the inner parts of my body, just focusing on the outside. Are you gonna turn off? Thank you.
Wow.
We are gonna start heading out. Hey, so I just finished taking out my trash. I am on my way to the SkyTrain. You see, the things that I show you guys are little things that also make me happy. Buying things to keep my body happy, and I'm obsessed with change. So I decided to strip my hair of color and dye it brown, which didn't totally work out because if you didn't know, red is very hard to get out of your hair. Which I knew, but I took a chance anyway. Anyway, I did my nails to help me feel better, which that barely even helped as well. I did everything possible to try and trick my brain into thinking that I was happy. But I wasn't. And sometimes it just works out that way because my body knew that it needed a break. I push it too far sometimes, which makes me annoyed and angry with the world, but it is what it is. Because sometimes you just can't control the way that your mind works. I think I hit the hugest slump in my life because a week after this, I noticed that I had gained 30 pounds since winter break. I thought I was happy. I thought I was healthy. But taking care of the outside of my body more than the inside kind of just tricked me into thinking that I was okay. And I started way too many projects for me to keep up. I can only blame myself.
Can't dream my fantasy, run free on TV. You have, I have. Why can't we agree? We fight inside your broken head. Go fix it instead. I think the best when I cannot breathe.
Here, this is when I very first started working out again after a month and a half of a break. I haven't really been keeping promises to myself, but this one, I made a promise to myself this morning that I will do something that'll benefit me for the future. And this was my workout, benefiting me for the future. And I think it is very great to keep promises to yourself because then you start gaining trust for yourself, and that's where you start gaining habits throughout your life. And you just make your mind happier. And it gains towards your self-love. I'm still working on this, and I'm still working on my mental health. I've been journaling and reading and doing homework, and so far it's just the beginning. I will let you guys continue watching the rest of this video. Thank you so much for clicking, and please make sure you subscribe, like, and leave a comment if you will, if you enjoyed this video. Thank you, babes. Bye.
I haven't slept in 7